AITA for sending screenshots of my ex announcing she slept with my brother to her entire conservative family after she posted it in our group chat. My ex texted our group chat that she slept with my brother and it felt right, so I sent screenshots to her entire conservative family, and now she's begging me to tell them it was fake. This happened 3 days ago, and I'm still processing it. My ex, 28F, and I, 29M, broke up 6 months ago after I caught her texting someone inappropriately. She swore it was just flirting, nothing physical. I believed her like an idiot, and we stayed friends because our whole social circle overlaps. My brother, 32M, got divorced last year. Real messy. His wife cheated on him with a coworker. He was destroyed for months. I helped him through it, let him stay at my place, the whole supportive brother thing. He seemed better recently, so I didn't think much of it when my ex mentioned she'd been checking in on him, since they were both going through breakups. Last Tuesday, we had a group chat going about planning a camping trip. 8 of us total, all friends since college. Around 11 p.m. my ex sent a message that just said, "I need to be honest about something." Then she typed, "I slept with his brother. It felt right. We've been seeing each other for 2 months, and I'm tired of hiding it. I know this complicates things, but we're both adults, and we deserve to be happy." The group chat went silent. I stared at my phone for like 10 minutes. My hands were shaking. I called my brother immediately, and he didn't answer. Texted him, "Is this real?" And he responded, "We need to talk, not like this." That's when something snapped. I wasn't even thinking clearly. Her parents are super religious. Like her mom wouldn't let her sleep over at my place before we moved in together type religious. They thought she was this perfect church girl who volunteered at youth group. I had their numbers from when we were together. I screenshotted the entire group chat conversation, sent it to her mom, her dad, both her brothers, and her grandmother with just one line. Truth serum works. My phone started blowing up within minutes. My ex called me 7 times in a row. My brother called, I ignored it. Her mom called me. I answered that one. Her mom was crying, actually sobbing. She kept saying, "This can't be real. She wouldn't do this. You're lying." I told her to check the group chat with our friends. They'd all confirm it was her number. Then she got quiet and said her father is going to disown her, and hung up. My ex showed up at my apartment at 1 a.m. I heard her banging on the door screaming my name. I opened it, and she was hysterical, makeup running down her face, begging me to tell her family it was photoshopped. She was on her knees in the hallway saying she'd do anything, that I'd ruined her life. I told her she ruined her own life by sleeping with my brother and bragging about it in a group chat. She kept saying I didn't understand, that it just happened, that they connected over their pain. I closed the door. The next morning my brother came by. He looked terrible. He said I had every right to be mad at him, but what I did to her was cruel. That her dad called her a whore and told her not to come home. That her brothers won't speak to her. That she's staying at a motel because she can't afford her apartment alone and her family won't help. I told him he could leave. He said they're in love and I'm being vindictive. That I should have handled it privately. I said he betrayed me with someone who betrayed me and they can both rot. Yesterday I found out through a mutual friend that my ex's family was planning her sister's wedding for next spring and they've canceled the venue. Apparently her dad told the whole extended family what happened and no one wants to celebrate anything while there's this shame in the family. Her sister isn't speaking to her either. I told him he could leave. He said they're in love and I'm being vindictive. That I should have handled it privately. I said he betrayed me with someone who betrayed me and they can both rot. Yesterday I found out through a mutual friend that my ex's family was planning her sister's wedding for next spring and they've canceled the venue. Apparently her dad told the whole extended family what happened and no one wants to celebrate anything while there's this shame in the family. Her sister isn't speaking to her either. This morning my ex sent me a long email apologizing, saying she knows what she did was wrong, but I went nuclear and destroyed her relationship with her entire family. That her mom won't return her calls. That she's probably going to have to move back to her hometown where no one will hire her because word spreads in small towns. She said I'm cruel and vindictive and she hopes I can live with what I've done. Some of our mutual friends think I went too far. That exposing her to her religious family was extreme. That I should have just cut them both off and moved on. But she texted a group chat of 8 people, including my best friend from high school, announcing she fucked my brother. She wasn't planning to keep it private. My mom called and said I need to grow up. That what they did was wrong, but what I did was worse. That I used her family's beliefs as a weapon. Maybe she's right. Was this too far?